everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Cancer for the week of August 7th through the 13th. I apologize for getting this out a little later. My home sold and I've been overwhelmed with trying to get that, the packing and the inspection show ready, balancing family and moving and work. So this is just a day later. So anyways, good news though, my home sold, so I can't wait to move. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming your way this week and how you can use that to your advantage. I'm not currently shuffling the cards because I have been sitting here shuffling and the cards have been flying out. And I need to be able to talk, to give you my intro without the cards going everywhere. So I just want to let you know, I do pre-shuffle my decks, so you don't have to sit here and watch me shuffle for 5 or 10 minutes. But I did need to point that out. And just another reminder, August has 2 full moons. We already had one that was on August 1st. It was a super moon. And we have the second one coming up for August 30th. So this is just a powerful month for all the signs. A lot of intuition, a lot of dreams, a lot of manifestation. It's just been really powerful. A lot of shifts going on for people. And I see it in, mostly positive terms, like with what's happening with my clients. But that being said, okay, let's go ahead and get on with the reading. And again, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And if this reading resonates with you, please feel free to leave a comment. I love to see that from people. Okay, so I am going to shuffle now so I can watch it. So if the cards fly out, let me tell you, they were going everywhere. I have to actually watch the deck this time. Normally I don't have to do that. That's how intense today has been. Okay, so let's get some cards for Cancer. All right. Right off the bat, the Devil. Okay. And then the Empress. Oh my God. And then the King of Pentacles. This is so cool. So if you're my client, this is my yes card. This is the King of Pentacles. But, every reader has a certain relationship with their decks. And for me, this is like an ace and this is a yes. So when you see me ask yes or no questions in a reading and this comes up, this is a yes, just like if you'd get an ace. So right there, you've got, let's just say an ace or a yes card. Okay, then we've got the 5 of Swords. We have the 2 of Wands. We have the 4 of Pentacles. For your opportunity, we've got the 8 of Cups. And for your challenge, we have the 2 of Swords. Okay, very interesting. I know that you've been on a type of spiritual journey. I mean, you've really dialed into that. It stands out in some of the other readings I've done for you, Cancer. It's hard for me to remember when I'm channeling, but I just remember Cancer, really having a lot of downloads and God has really been speaking to you and through you, I believe. Okay, so how I read, this is your recent past, your present, your near future. Down below is the advice and guidance from Spirit. This is your opportunity and this is your challenge, and I will clarify everything as we go along with another deck. So in your recent past, we have this Devil energy. So I'm just getting that maybe something came up to try and interfere with it because the Devil doesn't want to see you getting these divine downloads from God and being so spiritual. He wants to try and get in the way and screw it up for you. That's his role, right? That's what the Devil is known for. And so I feel that there might have been some interference for some of you in your recent past because, again, I'm really seeing that Cancer is just leading the way spiritually. That's been the last couple of readings I've gotten from you. And if you've missed that, you can also go back and take a look at that. But I just feel that, maybe it's social media, it's a person, some event tried to step in to block you. I mean, for some of you, if you're already on YouTube, it could even be that you got shadow banned. Like they're really going all out to try and prevent you from waking people up and really deepening your spiritual connection and being a spiritual leader. Because that's how I really feel about Cancer the last few readings, is that you really are not a guru, but you're really going to be leading the way to help people wake up and find a beautiful path to get on. So that being said, this is your recent past, and I'll clarify it in a second. Your present energy is the Empress. You've got this divine feminine energy, very loving, nurturing, feeling abundant. You're grounded, you're stable, you're feeling very secure, and you're just loving life. I mean, you really, everything is just there for you, and you're thriving. And the people around you that you love are thriving because you're thriving. It's a real beautiful energy what's coming off this card. And then for your near future, we've got the King of Pentacles. And like I said, this is my yes card. This is like an ace. It just resonates that way. And you can see the same thing. He's happy, he's abundant, he's secure in the material realm. He also has enlightenment. And you see that badger right there. So in this deck, the badger is actually the hermit. And so he's friends with the hermit. He is friends with going and gaining enlightenment. And I believe that with this King of Pentacles card, that is for everyone when this card comes up, is that not only are you abundant in this material realm, you've also gone within. And that's why he's friends with the hermit, is that, he has also done the work and he's gone in for enlightenment. But he lives in the material realm. He's not like the hermit where he might go in a cave and just ponder for a long, 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 long time. The King of Pentacles comes out and lives in the material realm, but he has done the work. He's gone on this search for enlightenment, and it's brought him to this position of success. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers. Anyways, and this is your energy, right? This is your near future energy. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. And as you know, I do pre-shuffle my decks, but I will cut this deck. All right, so let's get some cards. So the Devil is being clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. The Empress is clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. And the King of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups. So what I'm getting here in your recent past, with you had like some toxicity that's really trying to block you, right? Because that's the devil's job. He's a deceiver, he's a liar, and he's all about illusion, right? He pretends to be, I mean, it's like he's bigger, he thinks he's bigger than he actually is. And once you burst his bubble, you're really standing with God, but you don't give in to him. And, he wants you to be in fear, and you need to choose love, right? That's another part of it. And that's what I feel like you've been doing. You're not giving into it, but he has been trying to come in and block you and interfere with it. But you're calling him out on it. This is the Queen of Swords with the Six of Pentacles. She's brilliant, she's articulate, she's got her sword right there, and she will cut you to the quick. She's going to stop this devil behavior, this type of interference. She's calling out his bullshit. And that's you, you're seeing through it. And you're able to stop it so that it doesn't deter you on this path, because you have so much success coming in. And with the Six of Pentacles, I'm seeing that you've got the knowledge, you've got the resources, and you've got the will to power inside yourself to make it happen. You're not giving into this devil energy, even though he did try and come in and put some blockages there, maybe even try and put some fear into you, but you're fearless. You're moving forward and you're calling him out on it because you're standing in your truth. You know that you are right and just, and you have this perspective, and you're not taking any shit from anyone. It's really a beautiful energy. This is your recent past. So in your present, with this Empress energy here, it's being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. And so this is your current energy, your present energy, to maintain this type of nurturing, motherly, abundant, very, it just has this lush feel, like everything is alive in the world and you're feeling it. It's like everything is on high, right? You feel the plant growing. You feel the grass growing, reaching towards the sun, feeling the dew on it in the morning. I mean, like everything is on high. Your senses are just there. You're so awake in this world. You feel everything. But it's just reminding you with that type of intensity to continue to balance your responsibilities, remain flexible. You're on high. That's all I can say, is that, with your intuition also, and just, opening your heart up, You're really on high and you're able to feel everything, and it's just lush. That's like the word that keeps coming down, and I'm getting downloads from. It's just lush, lush, lush. Because when I read, I feel the energy come off the cards, and I get downloads in words and images, and I translate them in my head to articulate to you. And the word lush is just constantly coming through for you. You're feeling everything. It's such a beautiful, sensual type energy. But you have to remember not to take on too many burdens when this is going on. You might feel like you can do just about anything, but again, by balancing your responsibility and not taking on too much, you know, you still have work to do and you have responsibilities, but don't take on so many that you're now overwhelmed and you lose this beautiful energy because you want to maintain it. And I feel like you are maintaining it as you're going here to your near future with this King of Pentacles energy, right? He's got same thing really as the Empress, but this is more of a divine masculine, right? You know, this is like the generational wealth. He's very secure in the material realm. This is career, education, family, friends, finances, your health. You know, feel again, this continuation of feeling secure and stable and grounded. He feels it too. And like I said, in this deck, I even throw in enlightenment because of the Hermit there and the light that's going on. He's surrounded by crystals. I mean, he's just really feeling it. He's loving it. And he's loving his success in the material realm, you know. And that's being clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Three of Cups. And again, this is your heart energy. You know, you're really in touch with your heart, your intuition, your spirituality. This is you being able to give yourself self-care, self-compassion, and self-love in addition to opening your heart to other people. And also here with the Three of Cups, this is also a card about celebration. You are celebrating life itself. You're celebrating your connection to the divine. And it's really beautiful. You really have been carrying it through. And, you know, you're not letting that devil energy really interfere with the rest of your life. You've dealt with it. And it's just like this wonderful celebration. And I want to point this out. This is also celebrating with other people. This is not you just being alone in your home or just, you know, you go to work and you go home and that's it. That's kind of like a mundane life, even though a lot of people do that. This is you really being able to celebrate with your tribe. Even if everyone's a little different, it's that idea of having that positivity, being around other people, feeding off everybody's energy, and they feed off you, and then it actually elevates you even higher. You're vibing so high, and this is not being a narcissist. Your energy is really about having that type of love that not only do you show yourself, but you can also show others. It's that kind of energy when you enter a room and everybody can turn to look at you, and it's not necessarily because you're really beautiful, it's because they can feel your heart energy. And they want to know, where is that coming from? Wow. You know, they really pick up on it. So that's what I have for you, Cancer, in your near future. Let's go ahead and look at the advice and guidance from Spirit. So we've got the Five of Swords. So you're going to have an obstacle coming, you know, that to be aware of that, okay? And then you have the Two of Wands. So they're still asking that you really clarify your intention. You know, continue to sharpen what it is that you're trying to manifest and what you're trying to create in your life right now. And then we've also got the Four of Pentacles. And this is just a reminder to, again, not be overly controlling, you know, to kind of loosen your grip. So this is kind of a warning that there could be an obstacle coming in, and to not be overly controlling. This will allow you to remain more flexible, okay? And that's part of what this card is here with the Two of Pentacles, is to remain flexible. Balance your responsibilities, but be flexible when things come up. That's how you balance, right? You have to be flexible. And he's actually very happy, by the way. He's not smiling, but this card also represents someone that, you know, is also being, you know, very jolly, very happy, right? He's a juggler. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. All right. I was going to shuffle, but I already shuffled. It's just a habit. Okay, so we've got the Chariot. And we've got the King of Cups. We've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Moon card. How appropriate, since we have 2 full moons this month. We had one on August 1st and the next one on August 30th. How appropriate. And we have an Ace, a gift and blessing from the universe. The Ace of Wands. And we've got the Judgment card. Okay, so a lot going on for you with this advice and guidance from Spirit. So again, Spirit is just reminding you that you're going to have an obstacle come in. And when it comes in, again, this is how you're going to deal with it for ultimate success. You've got to open your heart up and choose love over fear. When the obstacle shows itself, don't let it get the better of you. You know, just like what you did up here, you did not let the devil energy get the better of you. You know, you dealt with it, you saw through it. Same thing here. And what I'm getting is that they're actually showing me a heart that is opening up like a book. So picture the seam of a book, and it goes down the center of the heart, and it's actually opening up. So they're telling me to, you know, open your heart, continue that love energy, and really tap into that, because that is your power and you're standing in it. You're standing in this spiritual power. It ties into your intuition. I'm just getting open heart, open heart, open heart. And this is the beauty that you can stand in. I mean, obviously you set boundaries and you don't let people take advantage of you. I want to make sure that I say that, because when you're open hearted, you don't go and you don't want to do it to, like, you know, a serial killer, right? You don't give them that ability to cross that boundary and possibly hurt you. But what I'm saying is, you know, this is where you go and you open your heart, and it's around people that you feel comfortable with. And if someone is negative, or they're interfering in your space, you set up a boundary so that they cannot penetrate you and harm you. And you've already done that up here with this devil energy. But you're going to have ultimate success, and it's going to be very quick for you. You don't need to let any situation like that drag on when the obstacle comes. You just open your heart, you put an end to it, and you have ultimate success and victory, and it comes in fast. So then here, for the advice and guidance, we've got the Two of Wands, and they're really saying, you know, please clarify your intention of what it is you actually want to do. Really put the details into it, put some thought into it, and it looks like you already have, but you're really just enjoying yourself here. But now with what it is that you really want to do in life, they're really asking you to flesh it out. Really put the details in. So, like, let's say you were going to buy a house. Well, is it a condo? Is it a townhome? Single-story ranch? Is it a two-story? I mean, what exactly are you looking for? Is it, you know, a tiny home? These are the details you want. And then, I mean, really flesh it out to what it actually looks like. You have that image in your head, and this is what they're asking for you to do. It's also being clarified by the Four of Cups and the Moon. So they just want you to remember to not miss the gifts and blessings from the universe. They don't want you to feel stale or stagnant, or that, and even for some of you, like resting on your laurels, where all of a sudden you have like what you've been trying to manifest, and then you feel like you don't have to do it anymore. It's a continuation thing. It's something that it never stops, right? You just continue going forward in your life. So they want to remind you to keep your eyes open. Don't miss the gifts and blessings from the universe, because they're coming in. And it will help when you clarify your intention. That way, you know, I mean, you can't get what you want unless you know what you want, right? Otherwise, yeah, you are going to be, you know, wandering around, not seeing things for yourself. So you have to get really clear on what it is that you want. And then there's also the Moon card. And what I'm getting is that, you know, again, don't give in to the fear. You know, with the Moon here, I'm getting that the vibration I get off the card is that, you know, don't give in to your fear. You know, maybe your path was obscure on exactly what you wanted to do here. You know, that's why they're asking you to clarify your intention. Maybe you had a bit of obscurity, or there's so many things you want to do, you're not sure which one, and so that's presenting some confusion to you. But when you really flesh it out, you get in the details, and you really make those commitments on what it is you want to do, you know, it will clear up for you. But don't fall into any fear. Just go for what it is. And you can see you're also on your path. You know, it might have been obscure, but now you're going also into clarity. So that's something else for you to keep in mind. And then over here with the Four of Pentacles, it's being clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Judgment card. And, you know, again, to not be so controlling. That way you can adapt to change when it occurs. They're giving you the ability to have that change, to be bold, be courageous, to have that will to power, to be flexible, to make that change, to not be so controlling, because you're holding on to the past. and you're evolving here. So you need to let go of that control a little bit, not completely, but you need to have enough lack of control where you're able to be flexible. And so that's what I'm getting from this card right here. And they're giving you that energy to make that change, because you're going to be able to rebirth yourself here. You know, I mean, you know, this is a wake-up call. You are really rebirthing yourself. And Cancer, I can't begin to tell you how much spirituality has been flowing in for you. You are literally making these radical changes that are really helping you evolve. And like I said, I really believe a lot of you are going to be spiritual leaders if you aren't already. And that could be in yoga, qigong, you know, whatever your industry is. I mean, it could even be where you're a chiropractor. And because you're able to bring about these changes in people, that, you know, you're also able to loosen up the back, the spine, and, you know, have that Kundalini energy coming in. And, you know, the people that you're treating that never even thought about it, you know, they're starting to have a spiritual awakening. You know, it's, I mean, it can be like on any level, you know, it just depends on how you look at it. There is something I want to point out when the Judgment card comes up. And I hope you're not sick of me saying it, but there's some things that you need to consider. You need to start asking yourself questions like, what are you really? What brings you delight? What do you love? What do you know? What is your prey? What fuels your flight? Things like, you know, what do you covet? What is your secret? Everyone has at least one. What is something that is just inside you? And you don't have to share these answers with anybody, but these are the types of questions you need to ask yourself to get to know yourself. And, you know, what is your madness? You know, what drives you crazy? What do you want so bad? And what's your song? You know, if you had to sum yourself up in a phrase or a sentence, what would it be? How do you see yourself? Because we're always changing and evolving, right? And then what is your strength of character? Do you know? I'm sure it's evolving. And then also ask the question, what is your weakness? That way you can protect yourself so you're not vulnerable from other people. They would see your weakness, and then they might come at you that way. So how can you protect yourself? What is your weakness right now? And then what is your philosophy? You know, how has your outlook on life changed? And, you know, it could even have stayed the same in some areas. It could change, it morphs. And because, you know, we always get new information, and that allows us to be flexible and to change our opinions, right? You know, with new information. So these are the kinds of questions you want to ask yourself when this card comes up. Okay, so that's the advice and guidance from Spirit. Let's go ahead and look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the 8 of Cups. Your challenge is the 2 of Swords. So it's interesting with this Judgment card right here. Your challenge is to know thyself, right? You know, there's something that is like you're at a stalemate. There's some blockage. And if you know yourself a little bit better, it will allow you to get around the obstacle that's presenting itself. And that could also tie in with this obstacle right here, and also getting into clarifying your intention. You know, you've really been enjoying the energy, but now I think you need to do a little bit of the work to really, you know, move up to the next level, to make a type of quantum jump, to use that terminology. Your opportunity is to go into a little bit of a depression, I must say. With this card, it's talking about these women that have broke their heart. It happened to them in love, and now they've fallen into this type of depression. It's this green mist that's just swirling around, and they are plucking at you. They're trying to call you into their realm to make you depressed. So I would say with this information, with what you're getting, because you're vibing so high up here, you do have an opportunity to go in and break your heart somehow, or have someone break your heart in a relationship or in a career, something that might break your heart. Don't fall into a depression. You do have a potential for experiencing that this week. Don't let it get the better of you. You're vibing so high. Create some techniques to protect your heart. It's okay to grieve and feeling, but this card is about some serious depression, like the kind of depression that you might need medication to pull yourself out of it. Just to point that out. That's how serious this particular card is. And like I said, this is about really getting to know yourself. If you're at a stalemate, there's an obstacle. It's really, you know, you having to gain that type of self-knowledge, which is the hardest knowledge to gain. It's so hard to see yourself, right? It really is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles, and we've got the King of Pentacles. So this is my yes card. Same thing as over here. So you've got the King of Pentacles. So like I said, the universe really wants you to be happy, right? And I want you to be happy too, but the universe really wants you to be happy. But just, you know, we're human. So just be aware of this and know how to handle it when it comes up. And let's get some clarifiers over here. Okay, we have an Ace of Pentacles, a gift and blessing from the universe. It's your second ace. Oh my God. And then we have another ace. We have the Ace of Cups. So you've got two aces here to help you to get to know yourself. So I'm just going to show you something. So we've got the King of Pentacles here, which I told you is like an ace for me. And the King of Pentacles here, which is like an ace. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in this reading, you could think of it as having 5 aces, right? Think of these as being like the bonus cards, but you've got them twice in each deck. So I'm really getting that the universe is really trying to help you manifest, really trying to bring it in. And I think you're trying to bring in something really big, okay? I just feel that you are like a spiritual leader in whatever realm you're going to go into, or, you know, to wake up the people around you. They need your support. You know, like everyone's going to look to you for advice and to fall back on. Again, be really careful. Don't take on everybody else's problems. Don't have this burden, you know, don't overwhelm yourself. They need to do their own work, but you are there as a leader and you lead by example. It's really a beautiful energy. So let's look at your opportunity. So with this potential of having something really depress you that comes your way, you know, it's being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So, you know, this is the lady of luxury. You know, she's very refined. She can appreciate beauty in the world. She's self-reliant. She's independent. She has this beautiful abundance. She's worked hard for it. And she has this special knowledge, and she's very comfortable with herself, right? This isn't the 10, it's the 9, but, you know, it's her, and she's followed her passion. She's got the knowledge. She's very comfortable. And then you've got the King of Pentacles, and this is like a type of generational wealth. You know, like I said, this is my yes card. Everything is going good. This is a reminder of what I am getting from this. This is a reminder to stay positive, stay on your track, and when this situation presents itself, remind yourself of who you are and how strong you are, and remind yourself of what you have and what you've accomplished. And I think that will prevent you from really going into a type of depression if this presents itself. It is a general reading, so not everybody will feel this, but when that situation arises, just be grateful for everything that you have and what you've accomplished, because you've done a lot of work to get there. Okay, so let's look at your challenge. We've got the Two of Swords, right? To get to know yourself and to push through that stalemate. I mean, this is incredible. It's being clarified by two aces, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And this is really about, you know, using your heart, getting in touch with your intuition, getting in touch with some divine downloads that are coming your way. I mean, I got that for you. I think I get it for you all the time, but you are really getting divine downloads. And this is really trying to help you get to know yourself and to help clear some blockages that you have going on. This is also the Ace of Pentacles. So in the material realm, it's giving you a gift and blessing from the universe to help you take your heart and your mind and align it into the material realm. This is a portal, and here's a path. This is the path that you're on to walk through to gain this type of enlightenment. You're headed towards the mountains. You're going towards this type of enlightenment to create this world for yourself and to really be a leader for the people around you. And the universe is really trying to bring it in. You got to do the basic, you know, your foundation, right? Your basic blocks are to know yourself and to clarify your intention. When you have that under control, wow, there is no stopping you. But those are basic things that you need to get under control. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you for August 7th through the 13th. A lot going on here for you, but nothing you can't handle. Keep it going. Okay, and if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. And if you'd like to leave a comment if this resonates with you, that would be wonderful. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And thanks for watching. Have a great week. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.